Hello, my name is Garx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I am just crafting up the last bit of components here. So there is the HV machine hull and there is my large steam turbine. Apparently I have an extra steel fluid pipe, so let's just throw it in there and get the steel back. Alright, so once again I did IV dynamos, IV input hatches, and then the turbine. Keep going to the wrong one. Let's throw that in there. Throw these here. And then put the input hatches here. So there we go. I think, yep, that's everything working for them. Now, obviously, I got to do all the maintenance here for all these machines, but we'll do that before I turn them on. All right, so like we said last episode, basically this will turn distilled water into superheated steam. It'll go in both of these and then come out as regular steam, and the regular steam will go into the regular steam turbines, and then that will get turned into distilled water. And then we will feed the distilled water back into the heat exchanger. Now, if we do everything correctly, it should be a perfect loop. I may have a little bit of a backup for distilled water just in case, because if it runs out of distilled water, we'll have a huge explosion. So it is a little bit dangerous, this thing, if we get it wrong. But I had it running in a test world for about 30 minutes and distilled water didn't drop with this setup. So hopefully we'll get it. Now we have two of the turbines, and this is going to produce 160,000 millibuckets per second of steam. So we need to use that steam up. And to do that, we're going to use, I mean, you can use any combination of turbines that you want, like turbine blades. But I think I've decided to go with the Ori. I can never remember how this is spelled. We're going to do those. So for that, we're going to do two large ones because the superheated steam turns into a 1-to-1 ratio of steam. So I need the same for both the high pressure and the low pressure. So let's think here. We need so we're going to do two of these, 96,000, and then two of these, which is 64,000, and that equals 160,000 worth of steam. So what do we need? We need 24, 32, 40. So I need 40 of these turbine blades, and they are 6 each. So what, 240? Oh, that's quite a lot, actually. I didn't realize there was quite so much. This build was going to have quite as much as this. So that is 256, so that should be 240. All right, let me get this stuff smelted up because this is going to take a little while. I don't think it needs argon. Yeah, just nitrogen, perfect. All right, but it is going to take a little while to craft. Let's throw this in and we'll take a look. So 28 seconds each. That is not an insignificant amount of time that we're going to have to wait here, unfortunately. All right, and there we go after a bit of AFKing. And I ended up switching the blast furnace to the IV energy hatch just so it wasn't draining so much power because I obviously am not creating enough power to run it constantly at LUV. Anyway, we got all the ingots, and I hope I got the right amount here. I would laugh if I had the wrong. Did I? I must have put the turbine back over there because I don't craft turbines very often. So yeah, having that on the extruder wasn't particularly necessary. I'll just put it in there. Like, this is pulling it out, yeah. So much faster. So if we look at 10 seconds each, if you put it in the extruder out there, but the multi-block just tears through it. Love it. Yeah, this back here, so I don't lose it. All right, so there we go. There is our 40 turbine blades. Now I need titanium rods. I did forget to craft these up. I need 4 of those, and I need 4 of those. Oh, I think we should be good, just for 4. Yeah, for 4 ingots, I think I replaced it back with LUV, but I think we're good. I think they're only 7 seconds for tungsten steel. Yeah, we're good. And then, we done? Almost. So let's go ahead and craft these up. So there's the 2 long titanium rods, and then two of those. Right. So there we go. Definitely not too slow. And then we'll put 2 of those in. Yeah, these took quite a long time to smelt up. I hadn't realized that. All right, and also while we're here, let's do the IV fluid regulator. Now I think I only need 2 of these. All right, so we're good. We just need to throw those in there. That should be right. Yeah, I don't need a thing. There's no fluids or anything. But you do need, looks like you need the assembler for whatever tier you're doing. You need that, like, assembler. Yeah, 10 seconds, not too bad. And there we go, and one more. Oh, wait, no, I don't want that on until I get this out. All right, and there we go. So I think we have everything here. So we'll go ahead and let's say we need to have these the same. So we'll put that one in there and that one in there, and then the same on the other side. So the 64 liters a second or whatever, and then that on that. All right. Next, we need to put these pipes down. We did the large Naquata pipes, which have quite a large throughput. I debated whether doing the pressure pipes or Naquata, and I think the Naquata was just easier. It's bigger, and I don't have to get 2 electric pumps each for that. So what we're going to do, throw that there. Now this is going to be a bit awkward just because the way I have the spacing set up here. So we'll put the fluid regulator on there. And so 64,000 we need to set this at. Should be, yep, there we go. So there is 64,000. And then I think, I'm not 100% sure on this. I didn't test it without, with no fluid regulator, so we'll see. But I'm assuming since this is a 1-to-1 ratio, like, this will input the amount of steam that we need, and since these turbines are the same and it's a 1-to-1, I don't think I need a fluid regulator on this one. But obviously I can craft one up if needed. All right, so we got the fluid regulator on there, and then we'll do that. Now I do want to see if I can that. So I kind of want to have it so the fluid can't slosh around, the steam. I did notice that was a bit of an issue. So it's this way. I can never remember. So that's telling it, yeah, so the steam can't go that way, yeah. And that like that. And then this one will be the 96,000. And then if you shift right click, it'll go faster. All right, so there is the 96,000. Just, all right. Yeah. So steam's gonna go this way, so we want this blocked off, and then steam's gonna go this way, so we want that blocked off. All right, I think we're good on that. And then we will do here. How did I miscalculate? I thought I needed 8. Oh well, I can smelt it back down. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how I miscalculated that. I think we're good here. All right, so the last thing that we need to do, obviously I need to do all the maintenance, so I'll do that off camera, but we need to get the distilled water back, and I've been debating whether to do AE, but I think I'm just going to do like regular pipes. And there's not going to have a whole lot of, I don't need a huge amount of throughput on this distilled water part, so let me just see where are we talking about here? All right, so I did kind of put this in the way. It looks like we can get by. Actually, I think we're okay. But there is the input hatch for the distilled water. So basically, I need to craft up some pipes. I'll probably just do, I don't know, tiny tungsten or something like that, tiny tungsten steel. And then we will feed it back into the distilled hatch. So let me craft that stuff up and do the maintenance, and we will come back. All right, I just went with tiny stainless steel fluid pipes. I think that should be fine. Now, let's go ahead and we'll throw these, get these down. Okay. I was looking at the wrong side. I was like, where is the output? I was looking at the wrong one. I guess we will doesn't really matter, because like I said, this doesn't really... there's not like a lot of distilled water that comes out of this. It may be like 100 a second kind of thing. Did I? Might be short one. That's annoying. Oh, right. I was right. No, I am short, because I need 2 up there. Ah, that's annoying. Right, and then I'll probably do the input disabled thing on those, so we don't... just so the water doesn't like flush back and forth. So look at that. Now I have distilled water. I think it's over there in that chest. I can't remember. Because to test this, I need to turn this whole thing on, but I don't want to... I need to make sure I have enough, everything's working, so I don't want to, like, explode anything. So I did store up a bunch of distilled water to kind of get going. All right, so there we go. So that should be a completely closed loop here. Yeah, and then go in this way kind of thing. So I need to do that along the entire line, I think. And then where is... did I put it in the middle? Where did I put the... Man, I did. That's like a difficult place to get to it. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I know. Let's grab a super tank, I think. I should get the wand of traveling. I need to get that, so I don't have to walk over to a travel anchor every time. I guess we'll throw that there. Let me put that there. And then fill that up. Hopefully these don't. I don't want these to get voided. There's such weird things with empty cells and water. I know it's distilled water, but let's do these cells. Because I know these don't like void. Yeah, I definitely chose a awkward one to get to. All right, so we got the distilled water in there. Right, that is distilled water, right? Yeah. Then we got the lava. So I should be able to turn this on, and these should all run. We got the regulators set up. Ah, right. One thing I'm completely forgetting is I need to get the power out. Duh. I think... how do I want to do this? Yeah, I may just go through here. I think this would probably be the easiest. Although it would block the back off. Like I won't be able to walk through easily. I'll just have to go around the front, but that's why I put the door there. Yeah, so I think we will... we'll do 4x cables, and then I'm going to have 2 inputs because the IV energy hatches only accept 2 amps. All right, so we need to craft up 2 more. Do I need to craft 2 more? Yeah, I guess this will stay down here. Yeah, all right. So that's a bit annoying. I need to craft up 2 IV energy hatches. For those, I need to do some of the cables. Let's see. Probably need the helium things. I don't have those. Yeah, and the Wonder if I could get that. Can I get this automated? See, I don't have this. Like, yeah, I can't. I don't have that set up. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. So that's why I haven't set it up, because I need the molten vanadium in it. I don't have a machine with that in it, and then I don't have this cutting machine either, which I should just do that instead of the EV one. All right, let me get the energy hatches set up. I will fix the pipes so they only flow in one direction, and think we're good to go then, and we'll check it out. Oh, and I need to craft the wires or the cables. All right, we're back. There is the IV energy hatches. So I think we're good here. So let's go ahead and let's put the IV energy hatches. So we'll do, I'm thinking here and here. That should be good. Turn that back on. All right, we're good. And then how do we want to do this? I'm thinking if we do that, should be good. Yeah. All right, so that will be the inputs for the energy, the EU. So we need the bigger one. Why don't we go up here and do this? Will be easier. The one there and there. So that'll be the 4 amps going down there, and then it splits off into the 2 amps, and then we'll switch to these. Let's attach those. All right, and good. All right, so there we go. That is set up. I think that's everything now. Are we good? I think we're good. Let's double check down here. Yep. Got our lava in there. We got our distilled water in there. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this on. Now I did do a backup just in case. Don't need any explosions. Well, let's turn that on. It takes a little while to get the efficiency going. I'm curious what it says. Anything? Yeah, it's like so weird with that. That does tell you if it's superheated. That's cool. And I think the superheated threshold means if you're burning 1,000 like lava a second, it'll turn into superheated steam. I think that's what it is. And you can actually change that with circuits, but I have the max amount going in from the 5 things down here. Yeah, so as we can see, a couple of them are empty, but they're not all empty, which means that I think we're good. I could probably do this with 4, but I figured why not just do 5. Make sure everything is completely full. Yeah, so we're good with that. So that's burning the lava, heating up the distilled water into superheated steam. Should be checking to make sure this is good. Yeah, so we're good here. So those I must have turned on. I didn't realize those were turned on. Let's turn these on and get these going. So once those get up, we should be able to check what we are looking at for power. So these are the smaller turbines. These are just the normal size. And this is producing 4,000 EU per tick. And this one is producing 1875. I feel like that's a bit low. I could be wrong though. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I think that's good. So this one is producing 7,200 EU per tick, and then this one, yeah, 3383. I feel like that is probably, it's probably getting too much or not enough. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. That does appear to be full. That's the only thing. It doesn't, I'm not sure if it's, well, it is outputting it. I did Ivy hatches, so they're not gonna fill up. I think they have, what hatch? Yeah, 128,000. So it's outputting as fast as it's putting in. I'm curious if that like kind of a, see, it's changing. So that means it's either not, it's probably not getting enough steam, which kind of surprises me a little bit because I thought this was a 1-to-1. So if this is getting 96,000, which it should be, then shouldn't it be outputting the same amount? But maybe I miscalculated a little bit with the thing. But if we look at the distilled water, yeah, we still haven't even used one of the cells, so it looks like it is. I should probably leave those in just in case or something. But it does look like, yeah, it looks like, I think we're good. Although, are we like voiding water now that I'm thinking about it? If those pipes are full, we might be voiding water. And that is not something we want to be doing. Where did I put? I put them here. No. Alright, so that's empty. So that means we're not voiding water. Everything seems to be working. Yeah, and that one's not voided either. So 4,000. 1862 is a bit of a weird number. So maybe I just miscalculated this. It doesn't appear to be getting quite enough steam going in there. Maybe it should be a 1-to-1, I thought, but maybe I was wrong with that. Oh well. I'm happy with, what, 6,000 on this side and then 11,000 on this side. So that's 6,000, 13. Yeah, 16. Yeah. I wonder if I put... Why don't we go ahead and try... I'm going to put fluid regulators on these pipes just to see if that makes a difference. So let me go craft those up. And there we go. There is the 2 fluid regulators. And now I don't know if this is going to make a difference, but I figured why not test it out, because if we look at... that, fuel remaining 0 liters. So if I do it a couple times, we can see it's not changing. So that means the steam's going in, it's burning every single bit of steam. It's not building up in the internal buffer. But if we look at this one, it's going up and down, which is telling me that it's probably something's like getting off. It's not burning the right amount or not going through the right amount. So let's try this and then we'll see if this makes a difference. Here's what, yeah, 3,300. Let's throw a fluid regulator on there. And got to be careful with this so we're not screwing up the distilled water. But so this one needs to be 96 as well. Right, so as we can see, it's kind of like, it's not draining out completely. Let's see what it looks like on here now. All right, so now it is fuel remaining 0, 3,600. All right, so yeah, you do need the fluid regulars on both sides, it appears. Otherwise, it screws up the second one. So fuel remaining, it's like a weird amount. Let's throw this on here and see what it gives us. So this one needs to be 6,400. So there is 6,400. Yep, so that's not completely draining that out. Is this? Yep, fuel remaining 0 at 2,000. All right, so this setup with one fluid exchanger, we got 2,000 EU per tick, 4,000, so 6,000 on that side. And then on this side, we have 1,300 or 13,200. So 17,000, just under 17,000 EU per tick from this setup. Quite expensive with titanium, but for the most part, it actually wasn't that bad. And it's pretty fun that we got some bit of magic going on as well. And yeah, I did put a couple fluid cells in here. This probably got a little messed up when we were changing things around, but I wanted to leave that in there, and then I can come back and check it every once in a while to see if it has used up one of the, if it's used up one of the cells. I know it is not completely filling up the input hatch. So yeah, I'll leave those in there, and then I'll periodically check to see if this is working. But anyway, that's about wrapping up point for this episode. I do have another plan to upgrade my gas turbine. I haven't completely tested that out yet, so I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do with that. But why don't we go ahead and open up these loot bags that we got from completing the, I think it was this, wasn't it? Yeah. So we'll see what we got from this. So Fortune 3, Tier 6. Alright, so we got some stuff that I might end up using, but definitely nothing super exciting. But better than plans, that's for sure. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.